barter purchases. You also get funds transferred to and from Momo wallets, plus interbank and intrabank transfers, plus so much more. Download the First mobile app from Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, or simply dial *894# and follow the prompts. Join thousands of customers and join seamless banking. And for more details, you can call First Solutions on 0596 921 921 or send an email to firstsolutions@firstbankgroup.com. First Bank, you first. So, Mr. Zando is here, and yesterday marked the 1 year of the passing of Pole, isn't it?
Yes, boss.
So, you know what I want us to do? Let's observe a minute silence in his memory, because unfortunately, he died supporting a beautiful game called football.
Yeah.
And the person who killed him has still not been arrested. The person has not faced prosecution. And yesterday was with DJ Puzo around 3-4 there about when you guys were on the Sports Blaze Extra. And the last is or that, but at least let's observe a moment of silence in his memory. His soul rest in peace.
Yeah, Pole.
And I was listening to that interview you had with that lawyer. What's his name again?
Communications Director, Safuduko Esquire.
Yeah,
he said the magistrate in charge of the case, has been promoted to circuit courts, and so they're expecting the new magistrate to start the case.
And they're still at the preliminary stage. If I heard you correct yesterday,
that's what he said. I mean, that was the statement he used. Preliminary stage. What it means is that we've not even got into the detail of the entire prosecution, and so it's really saddens my heart that 12 months after this tragic incident, we still not made any serious headway, like he put it. We just have to pray, and hope that they say the rule of justice, grants slowly, right?
But it grants definitely.
It's part of Ghana's judicial system. I hope you're fine.
Charlie, hanging in there, my brother.
Chelsea is playing Arsenal tonight. EFL Cup second leg. It looks like it's a done deal for Arsenal because they won the first leg by 3-2, and they are playing at the Emirates. They are playing at home. But this is football. Anything at all is possible. So we'll listen to Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta and Chelsea boss Liam Rossinho.
All right. So for all that and more, stay tuned. This is Love 99.5.
Superstation Love 99.5 FM. Good morning. Welcome to the Tuesday's edition of the Last Pulse Center. Steve Zando here to bring you the very latest Pulse news. This morning, Ghana's Antoine Semenyo has been speaking on the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament, and we'll listen to Antoine Semenyo. We've got some local club issues for you. Asante Kotoko head coach Karim Dito has been speaking ahead of this weekend's game against Aduana FC in the MTN FA Cup. We've got news around the world for you when you get to talk about the transfer deadline day last night, and of course Arsenal's game against Chelsea in the EFL Cup. But before we get into the stories, as usual, let's say a big thank you to our sponsors for always coming through to support us. Rush Energy Drink. When you have the extra bit of ambition in your heart, you also need that extra bit of energy to come through, and for that, Rush Energy Drink is the boost you need. Created in the USA and proudly made in Ghana. Thanks to its unique formula, you have the power of ginseng, the benefit of vitamins, and the energy of inositol, taurine, and caffeine. So anytime you feel like taking an energy drink, just grab a bottle of Rush Energy Drink to revitalize you. It's a quality product from Trillium Industrial Limited. For bulk purchase, please call 0322 190 877 0322 190 877. Rush Energy Drink. Stay active and energized. Now to Betway, and Betway is starting out to give their fans even more back with Betway rewards. Whenever you bet on sports or casino, you will earn points that can be converted into cash. It is that simple and easy. The best part is that you can convert whatever you want and can withdraw the funds or use them to place new bets. No strings attached. So start enjoying a whole new way today to get rewarded with Betway only at betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way, not for persons below the age of 18. Betway. Get way more.
I just wanna feel this moment.
Now, Ghana forward Antoine Semenyo has expressed excitement about the upcoming FIFA 2026 World Cup in the United States of America, Mexico, and Canada, describing the tournament as one that will be amazing for Ghanaian players and fans. Speaking about Ghana's preparations, Semenyo said the Black Stars are focused on building a strong, competitive team capable of making an impact on the world stage. The Man City attacker also reflected on the experience of settling into the Ghanaian community, noting how welcoming and supportive it has been so far.
Yeah, we're gonna come in big bunches. I'll tell you that. I think big tournaments like this, we want to show our culture. We want to show we're different to other nations, whether it's dancing, whether it's singing, just supporting the crowds. Yeah, it's just endless. I think Ghana runs through so many people's veins back home, and yeah, we just love football. So the World Cup's gonna be it's gonna be amazing. Hopefully, God willing, we do well, and yeah, looking forward to playing in America. Like, you learn a lot. They teach you a lot of things quite early on, like preparing yourself for adulthood, just making sure you're always on your toes. You always work hard. You always have a plan B just in case plan A never goes right. So yeah, it's demanding. You learn a lot. You get punished a lot for little things, but it's all part and parcel of growing up, and that's what's led me to be the man I am today. So I'm so grateful.
Now, Antoine Semenyo was asked if he has had any banter with some English players yet, because Ghana is in the same group with England alongside Panama and Croatia. This is the answer he gave.
Yeah, there's been a bit of small talk, but we know, well, as Ghanaians, we know it's going to be a challenge. They're a star-studded team. They have so many top-class players, but we believe in our source, essentially. We want to show people around the world that Ghana are one of the top nations as well, and we can compete with the best. So there has been a little bit, but yeah, we'll wait and see.
Ghana's Antoine Semenyo speaking to CBS Sports Golazo. Meanwhile, Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association, Henry Santichum, has revealed plans to soon announce a strengthened Black Stars technical team as preparations intensify ahead of the 2026 World Cup in June. According to the GFA spokesperson in an interview with the Lale Atias of Last Pause, discussions are already underway to bring in additional technical personnel following recommendations by the head coach of the team, Otto Addo, immediately after Ghana secured qualification for the tournament.
There are also plans to strengthen the technical team, which is very known. It's one of the recommendations that the coach made immediately after our qualification, and that discussion is also ongoing. Very soon we shall announce the new hands that will be joining us for the World Cup. So a lot is being done, but the interesting thing in football is that everything you do behind the scenes is not recognized until the team lines up, on the pitch to play. And so from now until June 17th, when we line up for our first match in Toronto against Panama, we will continue to work to make the team better.
Hamna Santichum speaks for the Ghana Football Association. Still with the Black Stars, and defender Jonas Ajete has joined German Bundesliga side Wolfsburg in the winter transfer window. The 22-year-old signed a 4.5-year contract to join from Swiss giant FC Basel. Ajete arrives, after a stellar career in Switzerland, where he won the league and cup double last season. He made 73 appearances for FC Basel, including 6 in Europe. Ajete says he's ready to hit the ground running in German Bundesliga.
And then I'm looking forward to get to know the fans very well.
Why did you choose Wolfsburg for you?
For me to come here, I chose here because I think it's a good step for me in my professional career. So that's the main reason why I chose this. To play, I love to defend, and then I love to play long ball. So I do everything.
Great.
I got to know the good people here, the fans, and everything is perfect. And then they have great players as well. So that's the little thing I know about the club.
You heard the voice of Black Stars defender Jonas Ajete after joining Wolfsburg in the German Bundesliga. We'll look into some local club issues in a moment, but before that, the Senegalese Football Federation says it will not appeal the sanctions imposed by the Confederation of African Football following disciplinary breaches during the FIFA Africa Cup of Nations final last month. In a statement issued on 31st January 2026, the association said it had officially acknowledged decision issued on January 28 by the Disciplinary Committee of the Confederation of African Football Football, CAF imposed a $600,000 fine on the Senegalese national team while suspending head coach Papa Thiaw and some players from his conduct during the final in Rabat against Morocco. And Senegal says they have accepted the sanctions and that they will not appeal. To some other local issues, and there has been no serious headway in attempt to prosecute the killer of staunch Asante Kotoko fan Nana Pole, says Asante Kotoko Communications Director Safuduku Esquire. It has been exactly 1 year since the Kotoko supporter was stabbed to death on February 2, 2025 in Nswatre during the Ghana Premier League clash between Asante Kotoko and Nswatreman FC. No one has been prosecuted yet as the case continues to linger in court 12 months after the incident. Here is Safuduku in an interview with Last Post.
Tole was not just a football fan, but he was indeed a passionate one. And if we remember how senseless that act of violence resulted to his death, then we cannot forget the pain. It's been a year of reflection, year of anxiety. Till date, there hasn't been any serious headway as far as the prosecution of some accused persons are concerned. More especially, somebody who majority of the people think that he actually committed the act, even though that is yet to be proven. Per the facts before the courts, that is what we have been told, that one person actually did act, and till date he has not been arrested, and that is so sad.
Safuduku Esquire speaks for Asante Kotoko. Still with Kotoko, and their head coach Abdul Karim Dito has set his sight on claiming both the Ghana Premier League and FA Cup titles this season. The Pogopan Warriors are currently fifth on the league table with 35 points from 21 matches, 8 points adrift of leaders Mediama Sporting Club, and have struggled to find consistency in recent weeks. Now, this weekend, Kotoko will take on Adriana Football Club in the FA Cup round of 16 at the Babayara Sports Stadium here in Kumasi. Speaking ahead of that tie, Zito underscored his ambition of achieving a domestic double, stressing that the team must approach the match with full focus and avoid repeating mistakes from their recent league games.
We don't have any excuse but to win that game, because one of my objectives is to win the league or the FA or double. So definitely I have to work hard, and then we don't afford to lose against Ebiana if we want to do any meaningful impact into the system. So I think we are going back and then work hard for the FA.
Now, Zito has also been explaining the inconsistency of his team in terms of results this season.
Well, it's not about inconsistency. When I played, you saw we won, because some of you, when you win, you are the best team. You can win not being the best team. So I think you have to check your contest very well. It's not about inconsistency. We played that day, we won, we had the chances, and we won. We went to, after that, we went to BBNE, we played better from the first half. The second half was even heated than the first half. And then we came back to play at home, we won, you understand me? And then we came here today, and it didn't go the way we wanted it. So that doesn't mean it's about inconsistency. At least we had two on the low, and then this one. You are talking about, it's not the same player that is playing there, and it's not the same system I'm playing. You understand me? Maybe that day, that system worked well on the team, and not the result.
Asante Kotoko head coach Abdul Karim Dito speaking there. Now to women's football, and president of the Ghana Football Association Keto Kwegu has expressed strong confidence in the Black Queens' prospect ahead of the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations, backing head coach Kemlas Brooker-Green to mount a serious challenge for continental glory and a long-awaited return to the FIFA Women's World Cup. Ghana have been drawn in Group D alongside Cameroon, Mali and Cabo Verde for the tournament, which will be staged in we hear South Africa now from 17th March to April 3, 2026. Here's Keto Kwegu on the WAFCON tournament.
So dominant on the African continent, obviously with stiff opposition from Nigeria. But I think that we have a good technical team, we have a good management team, and we have a good collection of queens who are ready and who are prepared to die for Ghana. I think that we are in the right way. We are preparing for the WAFCON. The technical team led by Coach Kim will soon be in Ghana, and will be in camp very soon. Being in camp would include some preparatory games, and once those games come along the way, I'm sure the girls will be in the right frame of mind to compete. Now they have the confidence, having played in the WAFCON, having won bronze, having played against England in Southampton at the St. Mary's Stadium. I think their confidence is back on, and I'm looking forward to an exciting tournament in Morocco one more time.
So, I mean, that was the voice of GFA President Keto Kreko in the Now News around the world. Tonight at 8 p.m., Arsenal at the Emirates will welcome their rivals Chelsea, the Blues, in the second leg of the semi-finals of the EFL Cup. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta says they will approach the game to win.
Honestly, we go day by day, competition by competition. Tomorrow we have a really tough game against a very good Chelsea side. Yeah, we have the home advantage. We have a good result, but we have still a lot to do tomorrow to earn the right to win the final. Well, I mean, every team has his own things. I think Liam is doing an incredible job so far in different competitions as well. And tomorrow, yeah, the tie has a context, which is very specific when you talk about a tie. That the fact that we play at home and we have the advantage, but that we need to now make it very concrete in the manner that we approach the game certainly tomorrow to win it.
So that was Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta. Meanwhile, Chelsea manager Liam Rossini is expecting a very physical game tonight.
Yeah, I think my players, I look at maybe Enzo Fernandez has won a World Cup as well as the group winning 2 trophies last year. They can play in big games. They can perform in big games. It's definitely a big game on Tuesday. I won't speak about what Arsenal or Mikel Arteta have or haven't done. That's not my concern. My concern is resting. It's another 3-game week. We need to recover. It's going to be a really physical game on Tuesday and preparing the team as best I can for that game.
Now, Chelsea defender Marco Cucurella has also been speaking ahead of the game.
It was difficult because it's our first probably big game or first important game with the new manager. He arrived maybe a week before, a little bit less than this. And I think we respond really good. It's true that always we go behind in the score, but then we can finish the game close and it's only 1 goal behind. And I think we need to go there with a lot of personality, with a lot of confidence that we can do it.
So that was the voice of Chelsea defender Marco Cucurella. Away from that in transfers, and the Premier League had its quietest ever winter transfer deadline day as just 7 deals were completed on Monday. Crystal Palace announced the signing of striker Jurgen Strand-Larsen from Wolves in the deal worth up to £48 million. Liverpool did agree a deal on deadline day to sign defender Jeremy Jacquet from Rennes, but that move and the payment of £60 million fee won't happen until the summer. Calvin Phillips has completed a loan move from Manchester City to Sheffield United for the rest of the season. The midfielder has been limited to just 7 minutes of football this season in the Carabao Cup for Manchester City. Lastly, West Ham United also completed the loan signing of Axel Disasi from Chelsea, while Tariq George joined Everton from Chelsea, the Blues. So that'll be all for the Last Sports Center, part of the Last Sports team, brought to you in association with Rush Energy Drink. Stay active and energized. Betway says bet now and get way more. My name is Steve Zando. Mornings for you on Facebook at LEV 99.5 FM Extra. Later today at 3:05 p.m. we are meeting on the Last Sports Blaze Extra with Delali, Atias and the rest of the sports team. For now, Eugene 82 and the man himself, David